How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Kart Life, all things Mario Kart and Mario Kart Tour. I'm Sammy D, and today we're talking about the possibility of a 3D World Tour or a Cat Tour, something tying in to Super Mario 3D World in Mario Kart Tour sometime in the next few weeks. The new Nintendo Switch port of Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury comes out February 12th. And Bowser's Fury hype could not be higher. They released a second trailer for it last week. Everyone's super excited for Fury Bowser, for Giga Cat Mario. Bowser's Fury being a new expansion to the game, which is kind of nice when they're doing these ports onto Nintendo Switch of games that we've all played on Wii U. Nice to see them add some new content and particularly a whole new little game, which to me looks like some kind of leftover kingdom from Super Mario Odyssey, perhaps originally intended as DLC for Mario Odyssey, or perhaps a kingdom for Odyssey 2. The way it's kind of like a small little open world, the way the camera works, the way Mario runs around, collecting the shines as if they were moons. That's my thinking as to how this originated, but regardless, we will have this as a whole separate mini game. Everyone's very excited about it. Bowser Jr. is in the house for it. There's other little kitties running around. It's going to be real fun. But the main game, Super Mario 3D World, originally for the Wii U. I've played it and I've kind of played it to death, so I'm not super excited about another port. That's me personally. But a lot of people grew up with this game. Younger players, this was the big Mario game from 7 or 8 years ago that defined their childhood or their adolescent years. And this topic of a 3D World Tour in Mario Kart Tour tying into the release of this new game will not die. When I go on my Discord, everyone is continually talking about speculating if this will happen or not. So I thought it'd be time to do a quick video on what we could possibly see in a 3D World Tour or a Cat Tour and whether it's likely to happen or not. If it's your first time in the Kart Life, thanks so much for tuning in. I cover Mario Kart Tour and all things Mario Kart, and I just hit 3,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. If you have not subscribed, it's not too late. Even though we hit 3,000, go ahead and click it. We're heading towards 4,000, and I'll have an Ask Sammy Q&A special coming up for y'all sometime this week as well. So let's talk about a 3D World Tour and whether or not Mario Kart Tour may do this. You've got some context on the game's release. Now let's talk about dates. The next tour after the current Berlin tour is going to run January 27th through February 9th. The tour after that would start February 10th. 3D World comes out February 12th. So you would think that the tour after the next one might be a great time for 3D World, right? Here's the catch. Valentine's Day. Last year they did a Valentine's tour that landed right on Valentine's Day. Now, whether or not they'll do a Valentine's tour again, it's kind of a 50-50 shot. Mario Kart Tour so far has repeated some of the stuff from the first year, for example, a Halloween tour, but they have not repeated exactly everything. For example, we didn't even get a tour called Holiday Tour this year. And sometimes a tour comes a little earlier or later than we think it might. But I do think it's most likely that we will have a Valentine's tour, and I think it will be the tour that starts February 10th. What does that mean? It means that we could capitalize on the hype for this new game, as Nintendo is pushing it pretty hard as their only big announced game so far in the new year, other than new Pokemon Snap, which is my most anticipated game of the year. Another trailer that came out this past week, but I will not talk anymore about that, but it's going to be amazing. So I think if a 3D World Tour happens, it could happen in the next tour. And if so, we will know this Friday with the new tour preview. So we'll stay tuned for that with bated breath to see if that could happen next. Then a Valentine's tour would follow that, and you'd see Baby Peach and other people come back as spotlights for Valentine's tour. Maybe back in Paris, who knows? So, if we do get a 3D World Tour, whenever it happens, what characters and spotlights could we see? Well, of course, cats are the theme of Super Mario 3D World, the cat suit. Mario, Peach, Toad, and Luigi all get their own cat suits, and someone else does too, but I won't spoil that. So Cat Mario and Cat Peach seem like likely choices. A lot of people are going to jump in right now and say, hey, the data miners found that Cat Peach is actually in the game files. Not quite, not exactly. The way data mining works is they will find slots in the data files that they assume might correspond to certain characters. Cat Peach being one that is actually a former driver. She appeared in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the DLC pack and in the Deluxe version. So she's actually a driver that's been in a Mario Kart game before that we could expect to come to Mario Kart Tour, and there is a slot that people have been assuming was hers in the data mining. Same applies to Tanuki Mario. Tanuki Mario is a huge character, a iconic Mario reskin, maybe the most iconic alternate Mario, and we've yet to see it come to Mario Kart Tour. It would be huge if it came to the game. One of my most anticipated reskins, one of my most anticipated Marios and drivers for the game. I'm saving rubies for Tanuki right now should he appear. Tanuki Mario, another character that was in Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So Cat Peach and Tanuki Mario are both returning drivers actually that are obviously going to come to Mario Kart Tour, we assume, at some point. If Tanuki Mario does come, we might see the Leaf return as an item where he has a tail that kind of swipes around him. Now, historically, players have kind of been about the raccoon tail. It's fine and you can sometimes sideswipe someone, but put it into Mario Kart Tour where getting combos and maybe knocking one little thing or getting a coin that's just out of reach, all of a sudden the Tanuki tail seems a lot more valuable. It could be really good for keeping combo. So I'd be fine with Tanuki Mario coming to the game and getting the Leaf. And it'd be great to have a new item in the game anyways. Now, there's also the white Tanuki Mario. This is an extra Tanuki Mario in 3D World that you get if you need help playing the game. It's going to kind of give younger players a handicap. You don't play with him unless you turn it on and need that assist mode. But will we see white Tanuki Mario come to Mario Kart Tour before Tanuki Mario? I don't really think so. If he does, or if Tanuki Mario does, also don't be surprised if we have a coin box character here. Because the coin box itself, and I'm talking about a coin box that's not the normal coin box, but one that spews coins like it does in Mario Kart Tour. This originated in Super Mario 3D World as an item. You kind of become the coin box and it shoots a trail of coins just like in Mario Kart Tour. The coin box would be very appropriate for a character from a 3D World Tour. Now there's another power up in Super Mario 3D World that we could see come to Mario Kart Tour that would actually be really nice. It's Boomerang Mario. Yeah, what's the big deal, right? Boomerang Mario. Well, we've been wanting a high-end Boomerang character. So we could also see a Boomerang Mario come in a 3D World Tour. But let's face it, it's all about cats, and especially with Bowser's Fury coming to the game where Cat Mario plays a big role and these other cats are around, I think it's most likely we would get Cat Peach, Cat Mario, maybe Tanuki Mario. They might save Tanuki Mario for an even more special occasion. I think it's a special character. I was hoping he would come in Anniversary Tour, but I think Cat Peach probably most likely because she's a returning character. We've had a lot of Marios, not as many Peaches, even though we've had many Peaches, but she's about due for a new alt. You could even see the Giga Bell as an item. So the Giga Bell is shown off in Bowser's Fury as the thing that turns Mario into Giga Cat Mario. And I don't know, turning into a very large size in Mario Kart Tour, imagine that for a second. You'd be smashing everything in your path. Take the Mega Mushroom to the next level, the Giga Bell, turning you into a supersized version of yourself. It would be pretty amazing for scoring and combo. If they really wanted to go all out and do a new tour the right way, we could see the other little kitties come into Mario Kart Tour perhaps, or the Sprixies. We're in the Sprixie Kingdom after all in 3D World, and these are little characters from that game that we haven't seen since really, and these would be great for new normal characters. A really fleshed out 3D World Tour or Cat Tour might involve these characters, but I have a bad habit of having way too high hopes for these kinds of ideas, but I have to throw them out there because this is the way it really should be done. Maybe some idea from all the ones I'm listing today might come in a 3D World Tour. Heck, we could even get Fury Bowser. I mean, I know all of you guys would pull for Fury Bowser with a Giga Shell, even bigger than Bowser's shell. It'd be funny seeing Fury Bowser like normal size. They don't really scale the Mario Kart driver characters. I mean, look at King Bob-omb, he's a lot smaller than he should be. But Fury Bowser would obviously be amazing too. What about karts? So we could see the Cat Cruiser come back. It would make a lot of sense in a 3D World Tour. And for some reason, the name 3D World Tour just kind of sounds awkward to me. A name that has a better ring to it for me would be Cat Tour. And then you have Cat Peach, the Cat Cruiser, etc. They'll come up with other karts and gliders too. Maybe something based on Plessy, who comes back in Bowser's Fury as well. And there might be a new glider or a returning glider. But if we have a 3D World Tour or a Cat Tour, what track would we get? Well, Bowser's Fury is set in Lake Lapcat. Obviously, it would be awesome to have a track set in Bowser's Fury's setting if they really wanted to push Bowser's Fury really hard right now and sell this game. You could even have it go all Fury mode, like Sunset Wilds changes into night. You could have it turn into like dark mode halfway through the track. If you really wanted to pay homage to 3D World, which is a great game, I'm just kind of tired of it and not super excited for another port. Sorry, Thomas. But they would blow me away if they came up with a track based on World Bowser. It's the final world in 3D World, spoilers. But visually, look how amazing this looks. This would be the coolest setting for a Mario Kart track. They might save something like this for Mario Kart 9 or 10 or whatever's next. If we're going to be realistic, there is a returning track that could come that ties in the 3D world, and that's Super Bell Subway. The bell is the cat icon. It's from Mario 3D World. There was a Bell Cup in the DLC of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Super Bell Subway was a track that came with it. The subway is not a part of 3D World or Bowser's Fury, but this track does tie in, and I've been saying since day one that Sunshine Airport and Super Bell Subway would be perfect for Mario Kart Tour because this is a game all about traveling to different destinations. So would love to see Super Bell Subway come to Mario Kart Tour. So is this going to happen? Are we going to get a 3D World Tour? Well, let me temper your expectations even more. Mario Kart Tour's had a really shaky history with tie-ins. Yes, we had Builder Mario come for Super Mario Maker Tour, and they made a point to say this is tying in to Mario Maker Tour. But it was just Builder Mario, there was no extra track or anything like that. Going back even further to the first Halloween tour, we did get King Boo Luigi's Mansion. But at the time, if you were there, you remember all of us fans were expecting a new Luigi's Mansion track based on Luigi's Mansion 3, and we were expecting Gooigi, the new character from Luigi's Mansion 3, not to mention Egad, who we've always wanted to see race in Mario Kart. So they actually let us down on that tie-in, and we didn't get any tie-ins at all for Paper Mario the Origami King, which I would have loved to see. It's such a no-brainer to get Paper Mario as a driver, or Olivia, or King Ollie. Plus the settings in that game were awesome. It would have been great to tie into that game, one of their big releases in a year that they didn't have much going on. Even the Super Mario 35th tie-in, they did do the Super Mario Kart Tour, which had SNES Mario and SNES Donkey Kong Jr. That was awesome, don't get me wrong, but it didn't totally tie in to Mario All-Stars, where one might have thought we would have gotten, 64-bit Mario, Shadow Mario, other characters like Luma from Galaxy. That's how they really could have done it. But let's give them a break because it was COVID, and COVID did inevitably slow things down across the board production-wise at Nintendo, DNA, etc. So they may have not been able to do as much tying in as they thought. They might be back in the fold now. We did just get Merry Mountain, a brand new track, exclusive to Mario Kart Tour, plus the return of city tracks with Berlin. So maybe we will see a brand new 3D World Tour with a new track or a returning Super Bell Subway and get some of these characters we've always wanted to race with. Plus, it would help Nintendo sell more copies of this game and its support, and there's a lot of Mario games out there already, so they need to stand out. This could be a fun way to do it. But the Bowser's Fury hype, the 3D World hype is very high, and let's bring it to Mario Kart Tour. As for my ultimate verdict, I think it's semi-likely. I think it's semi-likely we might get a Cat Tour or a 3D World Tour. We might get Cat Peach, we might get Tanuki Mario, but honestly, let's keep those expectations low. High hopes, low expectations. I love to throw big ideas out there, and Nintendo or DNA, if you're listening, call me up. I want to help you develop the next Mario Kart game. I love coming up with these ideas. Hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment below if you think we're getting a 3D World Tour or a Cat Tour, and what characters, karts, gliders, tracks you would love to see, and how you'd like to see this tour work. And then stay tuned for the tour reveal on Friday. We will talk to you all soon. Thanks so much to my members. Thanks to my subscribers. Thanks in the chat if you're watching. I'll give any shout outs for supers or donations in the next video. Y'all stay home, stay safe, be kind to one another, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.